Your Healthy Home is sponsored by Magnolia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, serving the DMV for 75 years. Can do, will do. Well done, guaranteed.
Well, today we are chatting about your healthy home with Magnolia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. And here with details on how commercial buildings can become more energy efficient is Matt Tarbert. Wonderful to have you with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Welcome. So there are some big changes when it comes to energy efficiency for commercial businesses and some policy changes that are coming. For our viewers at home that aren't familiar with that, share that with us.
Sure. So we had some impactful changes that began in 2025. With additional changes that are set to hit in October 2026, focused around your domestic hot water heating.
Okay, Magnolia is a company that's been here for 75 years here in the DMV. It is a trusted name when it comes to plumbing, heating, and cooling. Talk about how you can help businesses become more energy efficient.
Sure. So we'd like to sort of take a three-step approach, and that revolves around these three main topics. One is prioritizing repair and replacement projects, and then once that's prioritizing, establishing a long-term goal of how we can move these projects forward. And then at the end of the day, how can we maintain these assets that we're installing for you over a long period of time? Because we could do the best install, the greatest technologies, right, but if we're not maintaining them, then it's a waste for everybody.
And you've made that big investment. So talk about how Magnolia kind of helps everybody through that process and stays with your customers through the entire journey of those installs from start to finish, and why that's so important to go with Magnolia.
Sure. So here at Magnolia, we like to look of ourselves as consultants. You reach out to us, whether it's residentially or commercially. We're going to send someone out to your home or business that understands the needs, the issues that may come up in a project, and that person kind of guides you through the whole process. So the same individual that you meet with that might be helping you with a minor repair will also walk you through what that long-term plan will look like and how we can maintain the system going forward.
Now let's talk about results. When we follow those three steps, when we maintain and work on having a goal of being more energy efficient, what are the results?
Sure. So, heating and cooling and plumbing systems in the commercial market contribute almost 39% of the carbon emissions globally. So energy efficiency is huge from a financial standpoint, but also the impact in the environment that we live in, that we work in, has some major benefits when we keep that in mind.
Walk us through the process of what happens when a business owner or homeowner calls you and says, hey, I want to become more energy efficient with my business or home.
Yeah, so we have a highly skilled team of consultants, both on the residential and commercial side. They're going to come out free of charge to look at your property, to look at your building, kind of give a visual inspection of everything that's there, and come up with a game plan going forward. And that game plan could be a simple, hey, we think that you need to get these other players involved, and through our strategic network of partners, we can figure out a good solution. Or it can be something internal with Magnolia where we're going to walk you through that project hand in hand, and that person's going to be with you throughout the whole time.
And now is really the time to call a trusted name like Magnolia, 75 years here in the DMV. As we approach that October 2026 deadline, it's an important deadline, but you can save people money and time if they make that call right now.
Definitely. In the market that we're in, labor, material, lead times, all those things have huge impacts on projects. And these sort of projects aren't hey, you call us out and we get it done in one day. These will have impacts on your business, your occupants. So getting out in front of it and coming up with that strategic plan like we keep talking about will really be beneficial from a financial standpoint, but then also the business and the people that you're working with. You don't want to disrupt anyone's lives. We don't want to disrupt anyone's business. So having that plan and having these conversations now is wildly impactful.
Well, let's keep the conversation going. We'll put some information up on the screen right now so you can contact Matt and the team at Magnolia and get started on that important conversation to help save you time and money. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.